AI and I, well, we like brothers. That's my little brother, but we've gone through, you know, and in fairness, in the interest of full disclosure, you had players on the 76ers, especially guys like Aaron McKee, Eric Snow and them. They used to call me and AI, y'all like some damn married couple. Wow. Because we would literally go. One time we went 8 months without speaking to each other. Nah. Wow. 8 months. And I had a, because he didn't like some shit I wrote.
What'd you say?
About practice?
I said, no, what about practice? He didn't care about that. Believe it or not, he didn't care about that. It was like he got mad because I said that, you know, he taking liberties, you know, he's AI, but he's milking every single damn liberty he can. He need to get his act together, and he didn't appreciate that. And he was so pissed off, we went without talking, and it got to a point where a couple of my colleagues pulled me to the side and said, yo, man, you the beat writer for the 76ers. You cannot go 8 months without talking to the superstar of the team. And I said, watch me. I said, so what? I said, he don't speak. He's still giving quotes in press conferences and all that stuff. It ain't stopping me from doing my job. I'm not going to be a prisoner to a guy that chooses not to talk to me. And so be it. And then his late friend, that whole practice, we talk about practice. Yeah. What that fed off of was his frustration because one of his boys got murdered. Right? Just a week earlier.
And so he's saying, like, who cares about practice when the friend got killed?
Well, that boy that got murdered, God rest his soul, his name was Ra, and he's the one that brought me and AI back together.
Oh, wow.
He was a real good dude, real good. You know, obviously he was a street kid. AI knew him. AI took care of him the whole bit, but he had a beautiful heart. He was beautiful people, was always protective of AI, didn't engage in no stupidness, no shenanigans. He was a really good brother, had his heart in the right place. And when AI wasn't talking, he had me and AI meet at a nightclub at 2:30 in the morning in Philadelphia off Spring Garden Street and got us together to stop the nonsense and to start talking.
Okay, hold on. So a street dude that's cool with AI hits you up and goes, I need you to be...
Yeah. He didn't hit me. He didn't call me. He saw me at the game. Said, meet me here tonight.
And was there any part of you that's like...
I'm from the streets, bro. Ain't nothing to me. Ain't nothing to me. You want me to be there at 3:30, 2:30? That's where I'm going to be. And I showed up by myself. I was like, yo, what's up? So he got us together. Y'all need to squash all of this and all of this other stuff. And, you know, I just let AI know. I said, you know what? The only thing I said to AI that night, I said, you always get mad and you think about what I say. You don't give me enough credit for what I don't say. And he was like, my man.
Because you knew about the hoe.
I have no comment. I have no recollection of that. But I will tell you, first of all, certain codes. Number one, it ain't got to be about that. But if it was something about that, I'll be damned if anybody would ever hear something like that from me. I mean, I don't know you, and I wouldn't tell on you. Ain't none of my damn business. You understand what I'm saying? You know, listen, I'm a reporter. I
would never do anything,
I'm a reporter. I work
love you, baby.
There you go. Stay it. Save yourself. That's where you're supposed to do it. But I'm just saying it. You know, you go out and it's like, listen, I'm a reporter, stuff like that. Don't break no laws. Don't get into the police blotters. Outside of that, all I care about is what you're doing on the court field. Ain't none of my business what's going on in your personal life. That's my cardinal rule. I've always been that way, and I will never change. I'm from Hollis, Queens. I'm from the streets of New York City, bro. There's a certain code that's applicable everywhere you go, and it transcends race. You understand what I'm saying? It's a bro code. You understand? You don't do it. Period.
You think that
there's nothing to talk about?
You think that is why you can talk to players? Because you'll say some crazy shit to a player, but he knows you. He knows where you're from. He knows you respect the code, so he'll let you say more than a guy.
That's like part of it, though. But that's not like I don't have players that can't stand me or players that hated me for something that I said or whatever the case may be. But when you say what you just said, understand. I don't believe I'm saying nothing crazy. Okay. My shit's fact-based. So the point is that I'm not some cat with a social media account that's just got an opinion. I've been covering the NBA for nearly 30 years. Coaches, players, owners, executives, player personnel directors, scouts, advertisers, sponsors, hanger-ons, honeys, wives, brothers, sisters, parents, everything. I'm connected all over the place.
Right.
And so my point is that when I come with an opinion, it's really not just an opinion. So if you see me sometimes on TV and I'm getting into an argument with somebody, half the time I'm looking at them like, you fucking know I know. It's like, I'm not making it up. You know. It's just that you know I can't say anything. And then when you'll see me get really, really heated is when I feel like I'm sitting across from somebody that knows I know and knows I can't and won't say what I really know, and they're taking advantage of it when they know the truth. They have the information too.
Yeah.
So you know that I'm not telling you all I could say. You know why. And by the way, for any guy that's in the business that I'm in, please understand something about most journalists. We all know 75% more than what we reveal.
Wow.
Never forget that. We all know more than we reveal.
So your opinion means more for that too.
It's just that, you can't, you listen, you could bring people in the White House that cover the White House. They don't tell you everything. They tell you there's certain stuff that they tell you and there's certain stuff that they hold. People that cover Hollywood, there's certain stuff that they say and there's certain stuff that they hold. You can't say everything because if you say everything, no one will trust you.
That's right. Yeah.
No one will trust you.
That's right.
You gotta prove that you're someone who can keep secrets.
But that's AI. So that's the other thing is like, and I think that's where a lot of these newer media struggles is they're running for clout so fast. They get one little tidbit of juicy information, and instead of storing that and building trust with somebody, they throw it out there and get retweeted 100 times.
But you consider that media. See, I consider that bloggers. I consider that people that's just trying to create clickbait and stuff like that. If you are a member of the media, you absolutely know that comes along with the job. I'm telling you right now, I don't say 80% of the stuff that I know.
Wow.
I cannot.
80%?
80% because the objective is to build trust. For you to know you can trust me, that you can talk to me. There's plenty of stars who will remain nameless. They'll be Stephen A. Man, let me talk to you, man. This is shit that's happening.
Wow.
But you can't say this.
Has anyone ever been grateful? Has anyone ever hit you up and been
Most are grateful.
Even when you're critical?
Most are grateful.
Even when you're critical?
Because they get what I left out.
Yeah.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And they'll hit you up and
they'll just nod at me. Yeah, I got you.
But he's like the
I got
Marvel
you.
villain
And it's
that has
cool.
principles.
And so what I'm saying listen, and here's why I don't get mad at a lot of I don't get mad at a lot of people over this. Because I know people in my family and people in my inner circle that are friends and stuff like that pick up the phone and I'll be like this, who the hell you think you're talking to? You think I don't know? I said, I can't say X, Y, and Z. How do you not know this and you know me? My bad, my bad. Well, then what the fuck you asking me for? You know, you called me, why didn't you say this? Because I can't. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna violate that code. That has nothing to do with something. Like, for example, you can sit up there, I'm famous, stay off the weed and all of this other shit, right? I'm not talking about just anybody. I got family members, friends, people smoke some weed, okay, please. You're on the streets, that's what you do. At least most of us. The point is that I'm talking about the cats that it's cost them money. So if I'm sitting there and I bring up something like that, right? And then you high as shit. You walk by the scorer's table, I can smell you. You wobbling around.
Sam Perkins.
Coach is making a call. Coach is making a call.
Everybody knows Sam.
He's not a there are worse examples. He's a blogger. There are far worse examples. But the point that I'm trying to make, I love my man Sam. I'm glad you brought it up. I miss him. I can't wait to see him one of these days. But let me tell you something. You can see these guys and they wobble and they can't understand plays. It's not many, not most. I'm just talking about a handful of people. You'll see something like that, right? I'll write a story. Now, this is how I handle it.
Maybe they dribble out the clock.
Now, I don't know what the hell.
I was thinking the same.
I'm saying this is how I'll handle it. I'm not going to dime him out. I'll be like this. This brother shot 3 for 23 last night. He made this mistake, that. Now, I don't know what the hell he was doing last night. But, right? Because that's me letting you know. I know what the fuck he was doing last night.
This is so